if I was homeless and someone moved me here, I think God really loved me. I gotta say, man, I'd love to be dumped here.
Sorry, 1 second. Just losing signal on and off. But yeah, it's my first time hitchhiking through here. I've done a lot of it though. I've done it in 25 countries now.
Nice.
Yeah, past 4 years I've done it quite extensively, and I've enjoyed it.
And it's really a gorgeous lake, but there's only about maybe 1 month out of the year you can actually stand to swim in it, the top 6 feet of the water.
Yeah.
But you go below that, it's like
And
going down the iceberg.
Ice
man.
cold, yeah.
Of course you probably know about that.
Yeah, we got that up on Vancouver Island, Comox Lake and stuff like that. There's a couple, like a month or two in the summer where you can handle the top, again, 6-ish feet. But you go down there, like, yeah, it's pretty cold. It's tough.
It took me way too long, I'm almost embarrassed to say, how when I realized there's the lake, the river that runs off the top of Lake Crescent is Lyre River, and I never even thought that I should have been swimming in that river this whole time until I got old. But me and my wife still head out there, at least when on a full moon in August, we go swimming in the moonlight, at least once a year we do.
Yeah?
Yeah, because that keeps us young, you know. We actually, while you're up at Hurricane Ridge, if you ever go back up there, realize me and my wife, after we get in the river, we drive up there and we had the whole place to ourselves, and then we crank the headlights on and crank up the stair and dance in the tunnels up there too. So.
Oh yeah.
We do. We're crazy.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. We're still crazy in love too. That's what the good. I hug her until I feel her soul every morning before I leave. Now this is a good spot to drop you off because everybody got to slow down 25 miles an hour to make this corner, so they're already going practically zero when they're going past you right here.
Okay, so it's up here that you're...
It's just right at the bottom of this hill. Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta turn left up the big Hot Springs Road though.
Okay.
Did you know that there's hot springs up there? If you go 10 miles up that road and you gotta walk too in the trail, and there's all these hot springs up there. Yeah, and there's every time I've been up there's been naked people there, and I've seen really cute young chicks stop on the road I live and say, "How do you get there?" And I said, "There." And I said, "Warn you, there's naked people." And they go, "That's the place." So,
well, that reminds me of Denman Island off of Vancouver Island. Like these little coastal islands, like people are pretty open about their body and everything. So everyone just skinny dips at the lakes and stuff like that. Okay. It's a really cool atmosphere. Probably similar to here. I think I'd really like to spend more time in this area. Right now I'm just slowly working my way down Highway 101.
It's a nice highway. Yeah. It's some really pretty view down when you get down along the Oregon coast down there.
Yeah.
It runs clear down to California. You probably know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, right here is probably where, if I was trying to get a ride, right here, because everybody's got to slow down and make this corner.
Okay.
So wherever you think's best to stand.
Yeah. Is there...
They just opened this river because there's a dam down below and one up above, so the salmon are just getting in here for the first time in 100 years. So the last 3 years I've been in here.
Yeah. Do you know, is there a shoulder just after the bridge?
Sure there is. I'll take you across there.
Okay. Just because, like, they slow down a ton there.
Yeah, it's kind of
my concern.
You're right. It is a little dangerous to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is probably where you want right here. Maybe right off this pull off here.
Yeah, I'll probably hitchhike there. Well, I really appreciate it from Victoria to.
Oh yeah, that ferry's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it is nice. Pretty rocky rolling.
If
you got a weak stomach, then you're not gonna feel too good.
Windy,
Hey, I really appreciate the ride. It was nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's nice meeting you too, man.
Yeah.
Take care.
Have a good one.
You can see I do maintenance here. That's what all this is.
Yeah, sure. Just be 1 second.
Oh yeah, right.
Back. Yeah. All right. See you, Neil. Yeah, I know. If you drove away with this, I'd be pretty scared. See ya. Alright. First ride down. 5 miles. Or something like that. I gotta catch up on chat because I was talking to him, and I have to learn how to do this better. Like, I'd like you guys to be able to actually interact with the drivers. I think that would be quite interesting. It's just when I'm talking to someone, it's hard for me to read chat too at the same time. So just 1 second. And honestly, that is like your typical kind of person picking you up hitchhiking, like kind of people in that age range. And they're just, I don't know, they're nice to other human beings. Just super nice guys, and they just feel like chatting. I'd rather walk than listen to Neil's stories again. I like Neil. And apparently he has a really hot wife. Apparently. Very nice guy. I like Neil. Like, saying 5 miles is nothing. Like, my funnest days with hitchhiking are when I get a bunch of really short rides, just in and out of cars all day. I'm meeting new people all day. Like, it's just fun. Like, I don't know, it's a social way of traveling. You get to meet people all day. Everyone that picks you up is going out of their way to help a complete stranger. Hey, man. The short rides. If the highway's rough, like an interstate or something like that, where like it's kind of illegal to hitchhike on and you have to do on-ramps and stuff, I might turn down a shorter ride, just because it's hard to find a decent spot like that. I might be like, I'll stay here, it's a better spot than what I might have in 2 miles. Oops. Sorry, guys. Learning how things go. Alexa Wiz, hello. Imagine if you were a human female, though. I've talked to female hitchhikers. They get picked up quicker, but yeah, you're gonna have a little bit of creepy vibes sometimes. In general, still people are still very friendly. Just some people think, well, maybe if I'm nice to them, maybe they'll like me, and maybe they'll like want to do something with me. Like 99.99% of people will, like, if they actually straight up ask you, they'll take a no, okay. Weirder people, but I never had any real problems. And I've hitchhiked with girls before as a guy-girl combo, and it works quite well. Yeah, car's screeching to a halt. Yeah, with my ex-girlfriend, we hitchhiked from Kelowna to Vancouver Island and back, and we had no problem. Like, it took us like 8 minutes, I think, to find a ride right to Vancouver. And then in the ferry, or waiting for the ferry, we got a ride right away, all the way to my hometown. And then coming back, it was like just as quick. It took a couple more rides just because the rides are shorter, but like the wait times were very minimal. So I do like hitchhiking in pairs if my partner is a female, which sounds kind of shitty, but I've hitchhiked with 2 guys before, and it's so goddamn slow because like, people are scared to pick up 2 guys, and space is an issue as well. But it's intimidating having a person sit next to you and behind you that are complete strangers that you never met before. I had to turn down the quality and bit rate significantly. We're going through like mountains right now, so if stream cut out like in and out a couple times, that would be why. I turned down the quality like significantly. I went down from 720 and 2500 bit rate to like 360p and 1000 bit rate. So yeah, and it's still saying pretty poor connection. So I'm not sure how quality is doing. If you can let me know, that would help, and I can try and troubleshoot as I go. But yeah, I'm gonna run into connection issues. Like, that's just the way it is. Maybe Neil will come back. Hopefully. I like Neil. Where am I right now? I am in northern Washington, heading south down Highway 101. Quality's down, but better than lag. Yeah, I agree. I'd much rather have a stable stream than a high video and audio quality stream, because no one likes lag. And It's like your classic stereotypical hitchhiking route. But I've never done it, so I'm actually quite excited. I like smaller state highways and such, rather than big interstates and stuff like that. It's a bit more personal. The people are more local from smaller towns. I find people from cities are a bit more closed off. So I like going from small town to town. Yeah. And if you are curious about how I'm doing data for this, I have Verizon, it's called a Jetpack, and I have unlimited data loaded onto that. You have to pay a decent amount of money for that, because from what I've read, regular unlimited plans are not very unlimited. They sprawl you after like 20 gigs or such, and then it's down to a crawl, which could not support streaming. And streaming uses a lot of data, so kind of paying that premium for a truly unlimited plan is necessary. Traffic slowed down, so I'm gonna have some downtime. So if you have any questions, now's a good time, because I'm gonna not carry my bag because it's fucking heavy. And I think I might try to mount this on a tripod, just to see how that works. Hold the tripod thought. Forks is still on my, I still haven't gotten through there yet. Like I just started, like I'm like 5 miles out of Port Angeles, kind of south, but more west than anything so far. So I'll be going through Forks. We can do a twilight tour there, you know, if everyone's interested. Go to all the sites for this trip. I honestly don't. My plans so far is I'm gonna hitchhike south till I get to California, then decide what I want to do from there. Like, if people find this stream interesting and like you guys keep talking to me and stuff like that, I'd love to keep doing this for like. Keep watching. I'll keep doing this, and hopefully I'll work out some kinks and figure out some stuff to make connection a bit better, stuff like that, so we have more stability. Because there's gonna be patches, especially when you're going down smaller highways, where there's just it's pretty bad on the connection front, which sucks for you guys because a lagging stream is not fun. Should I hitchhike in a Twilight t-shirt? Do you think that'll help me get rides? We'll be going on a Twilight tour. Check out the high school. I don't think they'd let me into a high school. Walking around through small towns and stuff like that. Generally in a friendly way, but like, you're clearly not from there. I'm running at 720p. Like, even just like your car broke down and you need to get into the town to like call a tow truck or in Canada, Uber is like banned in most provinces. It's back in Alberta now, but I'm in BC at the moment, and there is no Uber. You have to use a real taxi. No, I don't use Ubers and I don't use taxis. I walk, or maybe I'll take a city bus sometimes. But I do a whole lot of walking. And when you say like when I can't find a ride, you almost always can find a ride. It's just a matter of time. You're playing a numbers game pretty much. But if you wait long enough, as long as the spot's like not impossible to stop at, eventually someone will pick you up. It's just a matter of time and patience. So, smaller spot. Riding a commercial truck, but it's on. Carry on with my day. Yeah. This is, but it turned out nice. I'm used to rain. It's still nice to be in the sun. At number 2, if he lets me film. Is that legal? Is that legal in Washington?
No idea.
No idea? How far are you going? Do you know if it's legal to...
What?
Do you know if it's legal to be in the back of the truck?
I don't know. I've been in Washington plenty of times.
Yeah. The problem is I'm documenting it and it's on a platform where I can't do illegal things. You know what I'm saying?
I just have no room today. It's up to you. I don't think
How far are you going anyway?
We don't know.
throw it all away. It's up to you.
Out to the ocean.
Somewhere like that, yeah.
Yeah?
About 50 miles.
50 miles? Alright, I'm gonna try and keep on the straight and narrow right now while I'm on a platform. I really appreciate the ride, or the offer, but yeah, I'm gonna turn this one down for now.
Alright.
But thanks guys, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a good one.
Yeah, you too. That was a ride in the bed of a truck. I don't know if that's legal right now. And historically, I take chances. It's legal in some states, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know if it's legal in Washington. And I'm actually on this trip trying to be by the book as much as you can while hitchhiking. Sorry, one sec. So, as much as hitchhiking is seen as a risk, like I do manage my risk. Like I'm not just, I don't have a death wish. When I get into a car, I put my seatbelt on. I turn down. I think it's good to take risks in life, but manage them. When you have permanent low-level anxiety, or you've become so resilient that's almost normal. Hitchhiking has become completely normal to me. First time I hitchhiked, certainly a lot of emotions and anxiety and stress. I've traveling, maybe the first day of a long trip, like again you feel a bit of like emotion stuff like that, but it becomes your day-to-day life. Standing on the road, meeting people pulling over, you get in the car, you're meeting them, driving for X amount of time, and then getting out of the car and doing it all over again. Like that's you get used to it. Like humans adapt pretty well to their environment, and if you put yourself in an environment where you're hitchhiking all day every day, guys didn't know how far they're going. What does that even mean? I don't know. Like they could just be out for a drive and they're just like, oh, we go to the coast. But that is kind of a red flag. I agree. So there's a couple things that didn't line up that well, and that's part of the reason why I turned down the ride. They did seem like nice guys, but like, yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Like in the backpack, and I didn't know if that's legal in Washington, and they did seem a little odd. They didn't know where they were going and stuff, so I turned down the ride, and we wished each other a good day and moved on with our lives. So. And that's pretty normal, especially when you're on kind of smaller highways. Like the traffic's lower, but the percentage chance that each car is going to pull over is higher than if you're like on a city on-ramp or something. Yeah. To see that, because I've talked to girls that have hitchhiked and they've given me kind of their experience, but it'd be another thing to actually see that. Yeah, like girls are gonna get picked up quicker than guys. I don't look very intimidating, I guess. Like how you present yourself, the statistics of who's gonna pick you up or not. A cube van? I'm gonna probably have to turn down this road. This is creepy as fuck. Hey, how's it going?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Good.
Where you heading?
I'm just going down the 101. Where you guys?
The 101.
How?
Forks.
Forks? How far is that?
Probably 40 miles here.
Yeah. Okay. The thing is, like, I'm documenting it and it's live, and I'm on a platform where I have to kind of obey by the laws, otherwise it just disappears. They cancel your account, and I'm guessing I'm just laying in the back of this. Yeah. And usually I would take that ride.
Oh, that's fine. I stop for everybody.
You stop for everyone? No, I got water, I got everything. I really appreciate you guys stopping. I'm just trying to stay on the straight and narrow for this one specific platform.
You're on a mission. I got
I'm on a mission, but I really appreciate you guys stopping. I don't smoke, man. Oh, there's someone back there?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Just one person?
Yeah.
Oh, you're accumulating.
Yeah.
And I'd have to lay in the back, and the only way out is through one of the side doors, and that's your stereotypical. You probably don't want to get into a locked kind of cube van thing like that. That's where problems arise. As soon as they pulled over, I'm like, there's. After your weed and water, what bros? There's a little lake over there, but it doesn't look very nice. But nice guys, and there's already someone in the back. I just thought. If anyone's wondering, I do not smoke. Devontae's watching. I rarely smoke weed as well, man. I'm sorry. Right before yeah, Devontae. On the topic of weed, I'm from Vancouver Island, which is like, there's weed everywhere. It's so much easier to get weed in high school. The fuzzy thing on the camera, I tried to like push it off to the side. That's a dead cat on my microphone. I feel I really need this microphone because the stock mic, the whole time, and no one wants to hear that. So it's a dead cat, which is essentially a fuzzy thing that goes over a microphone. And the lens I put on the phone is so wide that it actually picks up the corner of it, which I don't like, and I'm going to troubleshoot that and fix that at some point. See how far around the world you can get. This including lag and free flights. And with live streaming, one of the limiting factors is when I run out of batteries, that's it. No more live streaming. And I don't get to plug in every night. So I live in a tent. So there might be periods where I just won't get to charge up my batteries every day or two, and I'll have to take a day break and charge things up and everything like that. But, Canada, to St. John's, Newfoundland, flew to Ireland, hitchhiked around Ireland, Wales, England, Scotland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, France, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, across Russia from the Latvian-Russian border to Vladivostok, flew down to Japan, hitchhiked from Fukuoka to Tokyo, and I flew back from Tokyo back to Vancouver and then went home from there. So I have, by landmass, hitchhiked around the world. I'm really happy with how active you guys are talking in my chat. Like, there's down periods in hitchhiking, like right now, like when there's just a car every, 30 seconds. In the world of like live streaming where everyone's searching for content, hitchhiking is just naturally content because, like, I'm meeting people all day, and these people are choosing to pick me up, and I'm not like in their face. There we go, you meet them, you meet some weird people hitchhiking, and I think that is pretty decent content. Maybe you disagree, I don't know. We'll find out. But I think hitchhiking will lead to pretty decent. And I've always wanted to show people kind of what hitchhiking is like because well, people don't really do it, and people think it's a stupid thing to do, or what they hear about it from like the news media in general, or their parents, is that it's essentially a death wish, which it isn't. If you've done it, you would know that. So, my point of doing this is to show whoever's interested. Makes it out to be. And in fact, it's a very fun social way of getting from point A to point B. Rather than just taking a plane, train, or bus from point A to point B, it turns it into its own little adventure where you meet the local population. So when you're in like a new place that you haven't been to, you're usually getting picked up by local people, and being Canadian helps. Because you're from a different country, they, I don't know, they want to like show you around, and they're extremely welcoming. So, yeah, like you've traveled to. It's kind of tough, actually. Honestly, I had the least amount of fun in Russia. That's not because of Russians or anything like that. It's because of the language barrier. I struggled with the Russian language, and I had just 10,000 kilometers of not being able to really communicate with people. It's kind of rough. I've met some of the nicest people I've ever met from hitchhiking. And if I can't talk to them, that takes out a significant, I just don't enjoy it. Because I didn't learn the language before I went there. So, it's not Russia's fault, it's my fault. I think if you travel enough, there are people no matter where you go, and that includes Russia, that includes anywhere. Like, at their core, like, and the average human, like the average person, it is a good. Hey, look at that. Let's see if I can take this one, or it's going to be 3 in a row that I turn down. Hey, how's it going?
What?
How's it going?
You want to ride or not?
I'm just talking to you before we get into the car.
You gonna ride or not?
Where are you going?
Me? I'm going to Fort.
You're going to Forks? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, just how our interaction has gone, like,
What?
how our interaction has gone, it's just, you're kind of like, I don't know, very direct. I'll just wait for the next ride. Thanks for stopping me. Okay, that's the first time I read 3 in a row. That guy was a dick. And he gave me the death eyes when I'm like, I'll just wait for the next one. He's like, shut the door, drove off. So we're off to a good start, guys. Yeah, that was sketchy. 3 in a row, I've never done that. It's rare that I even have to turn down one ride. What's going on, Washington State? Number 4, here we come. I'm hoping for a ride with number 4. Because I turned it down, but it's still saying it's trying to broadcast at 720p. So I might quickly just restart the stream at a lower... Yeah, so I'm just gonna quickly restart the stream because I have tried to turn it down, but it still says it's trying to stream at 720p and a 2500 bit rate, which is way too high for the current